Let's begin with a brief overview of some Lacanian principles. The real. The question of what is real, writ large, would require a much more thorough philosophical investigation than I'm willing to attempt in this episode. However, Jacques Lacan's the real refers to a specific dimension of human experience that is so enigmatic that it cannot even be represented symbolically, let alone articulated. Lacan's real captures what I refer to as the negative principle. What is real is that which is intrinsically not. The key driver of human psychology is a vacuous absence that moves subjects and manipulates the symbolic object relations of our psychology. It's ineffable. We speak around it. The well act in acknowledgement of it, the hyper-intellectual neglect it, the confident rest with it, and the wise remind us to stay humble before its power. Dallaglio asserts, the Lacanian real has a traumatic status. The subject in Lacanian neuropsychoanalysis is split, indicated with the $ symbol, S with a line through it, to note the fundamental division of the subject. The more someone attempts to alight upon what is real, the more split, conflicted, obsessed, and neurotic they become. The other. The other refers to the field of signifiers with which an individual, as a split subject, interacts. Included in the relationship between the split subject and the other is the fundamental fantasy. The fundamental fantasy captures the initial attachment of a child with caregivers that imprints itself traumatically in the mind and brain, such that it is played out repetitively in the field of signifiers and transferred upon various interpersonal relationships in a distorted way across the lifespan. These are the parataxic distortions that lead an individual to psychoanalytic therapy. Lacan uses the capital A symbol to represent the other. Objet petit a, also using a symbol A, but a little one, thus petit a, is the sought-after object of desire that splits the subject, causing the rift that compels them to behavioral repetition compulsion. As Dallaglio puts it, and I quote, "The object of the drive is the lost object, objet a." Jouissance. According to Lacan, the split subject never fully satiates the desire for the objet petit a, but the attempt results in an excess, surplus pleasure that carries with it the sharp edge of the impossible, the traumatic. He calls this surplus pleasure jouissance. One is reminded of Anthony Kiedis's pleasure spiked with pain. You know, that motherfucker's always spiked with pain.